The story begins with Stanley, a homeless man struggling to gather enough money for breakfast. A cashier looks on helplessly as Stanley counts his coins, and despite his pleading, the manager throws him out. On the street, Stanley encounters his father, who is heartbroken to see him in such a state. Stanley's descent into homelessness began with drug-using friends, leading to his stepmother throwing him out and urging his father to ignore him. Over time, Stanley remained homeless, causing his stepmother to feel disgusted and frustrated. Despite her harsh words, his father secretly gives Stanley some money and advice before leaving. That night, Stanley's drug addiction resurfaces, but he wakes up in a hospital receiving treatment. It turns out he had recently been to rehab, making an effort to change, and the center had been looking for him. Like and subscribe and click the link in the lower left corner to continue watching the next episode. Thank you. Continuing from the previous episode, Stanley, it turns out he had recently been to rehab, making an effort to change, and the center had been looking for him. However, he fled the center halfway through his treatment, prompting the rehab staff to search for him, fearing a relapse. They found Stanley and set him up in a house, hoping he would continue his efforts to get clean. During Stanley's initial days in the house, however, food supplies ran low, and Stanley had to sing on the streets to earn money. Unfortunately, his efforts did not pay off well. One day, he returned home to find a stray cat that had eaten his only meal. Instead of getting angry, Stanley took in the cute little cat and gave it his last bit of food, leaving himself hungry. The cat, feeling grateful, decided to stay with its new owner, determined not to leave. The story of a man and a cat started from here. They spent a wonderful night together. Like and subscribe and click the link in the lower left corner to continue watching the next episode. Thank you. Continuing from the previous episode, the little cutie decides to stay with his new owner and never leave. They spent the night together, but at dawn, Stanley woke up suddenly to find the cat missing. Panicked, he searched frantically, fearing he had accidentally hurt it. Then he heard a familiar meow and was relieved to find the cat. However, he noticed it had wounds. The cat, grateful for Stanley's kindness, knowing that Stanley hadn't eaten, he went out to steal fish as a thank you for taking him in, but he was injured. Stanley, feeling compassion, rushed the cat to the vet. The treatment went well, but when it was time to pay, Stanley found the money his father had given him. Though reluctant, he chose to use it for the cat's treatment, valuing life over material needs. Hungry but determined, Stanley went back to singing on the streets with the cat by his side. Gradually, their presence attracted onlookers. Like and subscribe and click the link in the lower left corner to continue watching the next episode. Thank you. Continuing from the previous episode, Stanley went back to singing on the streets with the cat by his side. Gradually, their presence attracted onlookers, and the sight of a man and his cat charmed many passers-by. People started taking photos, and in the age of social media, more and more people came to watch and take pictures. Even photographers were captivated by the cat's cuteness. Stanley continued to sing on the streets with the little cat day by day, earning money. It seemed he had found a new purpose in life. He realized that a single life could bring about a profound change and happiness. By treating the cat with genuine care and kindness, he discovered that life could indeed offer new opportunities and hope. Perhaps the little cat was a guardian angel sent by fate. With the money he earned, Stanley bought premium food for the cat. Like and subscribe and click the link in the lower left corner to continue watching the next episode. Thank you. Continuing from the previous episode, perhaps the little cat was a guardian angel sent by fate. During their days of busking, a journalist noticed them and asked about their story. Kind-hearted people helped Stanley publish a book about his journey. He book chronicled Stanley, "Life is a wonderful journey, and every choice we make can shape our future. When faced with difficulties and challenges, don't lose hope, for even in despair, light can be found. Hold on to kindness, as it has the power to change the world around us. Every small act of goodness can bring about significant returns unexpectedly. Cherish every moment and care for others with your heart, for we only live once. Sincerity and love can take us further and higher. Believe in yourself. You have the power to change your destiny and create your own miracles." If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe to support more storytelling efforts. Thank you, everyone.